Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers victory against the Dallas Mavericks 116 to 110 yesterday on NBA 2025-2026. Well, yesterday the Lakers played his third and last game of the week where the Lakers traveled to Dallas and in a very funny so close and cardiac game, the Lakers could get the victory 116 to 110. So let's talk about a little more about this game. Well, remember that before this game, this was the second game that the Lakers played against the Mavs this season, where the last year in the NBA Cup, the Lakers didn't have any problem and defeated the Mavs 129 to 119. So this was the second game of the year of the season against the Mavs, where this time the game was in Dallas. Well, remember that this is the second time that the Luka Doncic played against the Mavs in Dallas. So it was a very emotional game. About the game, it was a very funny game where I think that the Lakers were the best team in 3 quarters. But in the first half, in the last quarter, but in the third quarter, the Lakers were a mess. They made a lot of mistakes, and I thought that the Lakers were gonna to lose that game. About the game, the first quarter, the first 9 minutes of the fifth quarter, the game was very close. Where the Lakers were always leading by 2 by 3 point difference, and sometimes the Maps had the lead of the game. But in the last minutes is when the Lakers increased the lead, and the Lakers were leading 37 by 28. In the second half, it happened the same. The Lakers were leading between 7 to 15 point difference. They had the game under control, and in the halftime, the Lakers were leading 65 by 52. To be honest, in the first half, how I told you, the Lakers were dominating this game where they had the game under control. But what happened in the in the third quarter, it was a mess. The Lakers started very bad the third quarter. The Mavs reduced the game to a less than 5 point difference or 3 point difference in the first 5 minutes of the game. After that, the Mavs in the middle of the third quarter took the lead of the game, and they increased the lead to a 9 point difference. They had overcome the game, and they were leading in the end of the third quarter 87 by 79 the Mavs. So the Lakers were trolling. The Lakers played a very bad basketball in the third quarter where they only scored 14 points. They allowed 35 points for the Mavs, and the Lakers were trailing by 9 point difference. Who I told you 87 by 79, and I thought that the Lakers were gonna to lose that game because the Lakers played a very bad basketball in the third quarter, especially the defense side and the offense side. They couldn't do anything about what they did in the first half, and they were trying. To be honest, in that moment of the game, I thought that the Lakers were gonna to lose that game because in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, the Mavs were leading by more the 10 point difference. Even that, the Mavs were leading by 15 point difference, sorry, with less than 7 minutes to play. In that moment, I thought that the game was over. I thought that the Mavericks were gonna to increase the lead to a more than 20 point difference, and they were gonna to win that game, but not. What happened? The Lakers play a tremendous basketball level in the last 7 minutes of the game, where they improve in the defense side. The most important, they started to score points, especially the triples. In the Lakers tied the game with less than 3 minutes to play. After that, the Lakers took the game under control. They took the lead of the game, and they handled it during the game in the last 3 minutes of the game. And in the end, the Lakers could get the victory, where they played a tremendous basketball level because they scored 37 points in the fourth quarter. They only allowed 23 points, sorry, for the Mavs, and in the end, the Lakers got the victory 116 to 110. With this victory, the Lakers improved to a 27-17 record, and the Dallas Mavericks could a 4 winning streak, and they fell to a 19-27 record. In the overall statistics, the Lakers scored a 44% from field goal. They have a bad performance in the offense side. They made 14 triples, and they made 22 points from the free throws. About the Mavs, they scored a 42% from field goal. They made 10 triples, and they scored 22 points from the free throws. About another statistic, the Lakers had 14 turnovers by 11 by the Mavs. The Lakers scored 16 points from the counter attack, and the Mavs 12. And in the fast track points, the Lakers scored 18, and the Mavs 28. And about the paint, the Lakers lost by 2 point difference. So about the individual statistics, the best player again was Luka Doncic. He made a double double with 32 points and 11 assists. It was a tremendous performance. About the LeBron James, he played a very great basketball level, especially in the fourth quarter. It was the big difference when he scored 70 points. The big difference, and some that like it, a player was Rika Shimura that scored 17 points. But the most important is that in the last quarter, in the close time, he scored three consecutive triples that gave the lead to the Lakers, and this was the one of the big difference. And also Marcus Smart that played a tremendous basketball level. He played a tremendous game, especially in the fourth quarter, and he was one of the reasons why the Lakers won this game. So. The Lakers, how I told you a few seconds ago, the Lakers improved to a 27-17 record. They went up to the fifth place, and in this moment, they are in the fifth place. So the Lakers, in this moment, have a half game advantage against the Minnesota Timberwolves, and in this moment are in the playing zone, and the Lakers are a half game below the fourth place, the Houston Rockets. So you can see that this is very close the situation, because from the fourth place, the Houston Rockets, to the seventh place, the Minnesota Timberwolves, there is only a one game difference. So the Lakers need to continue working, winning games to try to go out more position and about to fall to the playing zone. So what's next? The Lakers. What happened this week? The Lakers finished the week with a 2-1 record. They defeated the Nuggets. It was a surprise because they were trailing by 14-point difference in the halftime, and they don't play. They scored the Nuggets, and they won that game in the second half. Of course, that Nikola Jokic didn't play this game, but this was an excuse. Later, the Lakers, the last Thursday, they play against his divisional his rival city, the Clippers, and they lost. And yesterday they defeated the Mavs. So the Lakers, who I told you, started road games. This week they play the 3 games. The next week the Lakers will play 4 games. The Lakers will travel to the East Coast, where we'll play 5 straight games. The next week, the Lakers will play 4 games in the East Conference. So East Coast. So where the Lakers will start? Well, tomorrow the Lakers will visit the Chicago Bulls, where this game will be played tomorrow and 20 o'clock Eastern time in the Unit Center in Chicago, Illinois. This will be the first game that both teams the Lakers will play against the Chicago, where in this moment the Chicago are in the playing zone. They are in the ninth place in the Eastern Conference with a 23-22 record. The Bulls have a 4 winning streak. Usually when the Lakers travel to Chicago and play against them, usually the Lakers suffer a lot, because the Bulls are a very tough team. So I expect a very close game. The Lakers have opportunity to win this game, but I think that because the Bulls will play in home, I think that the Bulls will win this game by more than 3 point difference. And remember what happened the last time that the Lakers played against Chicago in Chicago. Well, remember that the Lakers were leading by more than 10 point difference with less than 1 minute to play. The Lakers blew up that lead, because the Chicago Bulls won with a booster, with a basketball shot since the middle of the pitch. So let's see if the Lakers can win this game, but I think that the Bulls are going to win this game. Later, the Lakers, the next Wednesday, January 28th, will visit the Cleveland Cavaliers, where they will play the next Tuesday, January 28th, against the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Rocket Arena in Cleveland, Ohio, and 19 o'clock Eastern time. Remember, at this moment, the Cavs are in the fifth place in the Eastern Conference with a 27-20 record. They have 3 consecutive victories. So, about this game, this is a very special game for LeBron James, because remember that he's the team that he debuted and he won a NBA title. So it's going to be a very special moment for LeBron James, where I think that this is going to be a tremendous game. I think that the Lakers have possibility to win this game, but I think it's going to be a tough game, and I think that the Lakers will win this game by more than 1 point difference, and the Lakers will get the first victory of the season, of the week. There, the Lakers the next Friday, January 20, will visit one of the worst teams in the league, where they will visit the Washington Wizards. This game is going to be played. And wait a minute. And Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. at 19 o'clock Eastern Time. In this moment, the Washington Wizards have the worst record in the Eastern Conference, 10-34. They had a nine losing streak. I think that the Lakers will win this game by more than 7 point difference. But be careful because most of the time when the Lakers play against a bad team, most of the time the Lakers lose that game. And the Lakers will close the week where in 1 week from now, the Lakers will visit the New York the next Sunday in February 1st. The Lakers will visit the New York Knicks. They will visit the New York City, where the Lakers will play in the Madison Square Garden in New York City, New York, 19 o'clock Eastern Time. Remember that in this moment, the Knicks are in the third place in the Eastern Conference with a 27-18 record, and they have a back-to-back victory. So it's going to be a very tremendous game. Remember that it's always great when you go and play against the Knicks in the Madison Square Garden. So I expect a very close and tough game. Maybe the Lakers can win this game. I think that the Lakers are going to win this game by 1 or 2 point difference, and the Lakers will close the week by 3 point difference. Also, it's very funny because I remember that 1 year ago when the Lakers played exactly the 1 year ago, the last January 30, 2025 against the New York Knicks. And remember that time, I remember it was Saturday. That time in the night, it was announced that Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers. So let's see what is going to happen after the game. But it's going to be a very, very interesting week for the Lakers. So I think the Lakers will finish the week with a 3-1 record, but let's see. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in a social media platform. So see you next video. Gibran.